They dismissed us as legends. Then we answered their call with a fleet. Commander Marcus Reeve stood on the bridge of the UNS Indomitable, watching the distress beacon pulse across his tactical display. 300 cycles. That was how long the Galactic Council had believed humanity extinct, reduced to cautionary tales told in the outer colonies. The Veridian homeworld was dying. Their transmission crackled through the void, desperate and fading. The Krethax Swarm had consumed 17 star systems in 42 days. Every council fleet sent to stop them had been devoured, their ships torn apart and repurposed as biological weapons. The Veridians were the last holdout, their shields failing, their people hours from extinction. No one was coming to save them. The council had abandoned them to their fate. Except the beacon reached Earth. Lieutenant Kira Osman turned from her station, her dark eyes reflecting the glow of 1,000 incoming signatures. Sir, the fleet is in position. 217 vessels at the jump point. Reeve allowed himself a thin smile. When the Veridian transmission had pierced Earth's long silence, the response had been immediate. Every colony, every outpost, every ship that could fly had answered the call. Because that was what legends did. All ships, Reeve transmitted across the fleet channel. Execute jump on my mark. Let them see what they thought was dead. The Veridian Orbital Defense Commander, Taurix, watched his homeworld's last shield generator fail. Below, cities burned. Above, the Krethax bioships circled like carrion feeders, their organic hulls pulsing with stolen energy from a dozen conquered civilizations. His tactical display showed nothing but red. No hope. Then space tore open. The first ship that emerged was massive, its hull scarred from battles fought before Taurix's species had discovered fire. Then another, and another. The tactical display went from empty to completely saturated. In 17 seconds, 217 vessels. Taurix's translator struggled with the identification codes. The UNS Indomitable. The UNS Retribution. UNS Remember Proxima. UNS Never Again. It was impossible, Taurix whispered. The humans are extinct. His communications officer's voice shook. Commander, transmission incoming. Commander Reeve's voice filled the Veridian Command Center. Calm and absolute. Veridian Defense Fleet. This is Commander Marcus Reeve of the United Nations Starfleet. We receive your distress call. We are here to help. All Veridian ships fall back to planetary orbit. We will handle the swarm. Taurix found his voice. Commander Reeve, the Krethax cannot be stopped. They adapt to every weapon, every tactic. There was a pause. When Reeve spoke again, Taurix heard something that made his blood run cold. Not fear, not desperation, anticipation. Taurix, the Krethax have never fought humans before. They're about to learn why the galaxy tried to forget us. The human fleet moved with precision that defied their numbers. No hesitation, no fear. They had done this before, Taurix realized. Not against the Krethax, but against something equally terrible. The bioships swarmed toward them, organic weapons charging, adaptive shields rippling across their hulls. The humans opened fire. But these were not energy weapons. These were kinetic slugs accelerated to relativistic speeds. Tungsten rods that punched through adaptive shielding. Because there was nothing to adapt to. Just mass and velocity and 300 years of suppressed rage. The first Krethax bioship disintegrated. Then the second. The UNS Retribution's railguns tore through 3 bioships in a single salvo. Each tungsten round creating cascading explosions through organic tissue. The Remember Proxima's fighter wings swarmed like angry hornets, their pilots laughing over open channels. As missiles found gaps in biological armor, the swarm tried to adapt, tried to overwhelm through sheer numbers. The human fleet split into hunter-killer groups, each one moving with the coordination of a single organism. They did not fight like the Council fleets, with rigid formations and predictable tactics. They fought like predators, like survivors, like a species that had clawed its way back from extinction and remembered every lesson learned in blood. The UNS Never Against broadside obliterated a bioship cluster, its captain's voice cutting through the battle chatter. For Proxima Colony, for every world they told us to forget, fighters from the Indomitable's launch bays carved through the swarm's flanks. Their synchronized strikes, surgical and merciless. Within 40 minutes, the Krethax Swarm was broken. The survivors fled into deep space, their hive minds screaming warnings that would echo across the galaxy. Beware the humans. They're not extinct. They're not myths. They're legends. In the ruins of Veridian Prime's capital, a father held his daughter. As the last human ship prepared to jump, she pointed at the departing fleet, her voice small but certain. They came for us. He nodded, unable to speak past the lump in his throat. Around them, thousands of Veridians stood in the rubble of their cities, watching the sky, not celebrating, not cheering, just witnessing, remembering, understanding that the galaxy's greatest mistake had been trying to forget its fiercest protectors. Taurex stood on the surface of his homeworld 3 days later, watching the human fleet prepare to depart. Commander Reeve had refused every offer of reward, every plea to stay and help rebuild. We have our own worlds to protect, he had said, but if you need us again, send a call. We will answer. As the last human ship vanished into hyperspace, Taurex understood. The galaxy had tried to forget humanity, tried to reduce them to folklore and cautionary tales. But legends do not die. They wait in darkness, watching. And when the galaxy needs them most, they return. That was the day the Veridians learned the truth. Humanity was never extinct. They were just waiting for the galaxy to need legends again.